Hello everybody, we are sitting down today to binge a certain series called Adolescence. I've never covered a limited series like this before. I am literally sitting down right now and gonna film all 4 episodes back to back because it's only 4 episodes and they are long. They're like up to an hour long, but it just feels like the type of show that I should consume all at once. It feels like the perfect binge watch, so that is what we're documenting today. I've been seeing so many people talk about this show. Right now, the synopsis that's listed on Netflix for it says, "This immersive drama about a 13-year-old accused of murdering a classmate was hailed as a one-shot masterpiece and a 5-star review by the Times." So that's kind of the novelty of it. Each episode is all one shot. No cuts, just continuous movement, continuous action, continuous acting. The crew, oh my gosh, I've been seeing people be like, it's not that big of a deal, it's not that big of a feat, because like people who do musicals and who do plays, like they have to memorize all their lines and do it all at once. It's not that different. I think it's so different. Like it's not just about memorizing lines. It's such a feat for like the crew and people behind the camera to keep this moving, and mistakes do happen on stage sometimes, and you have to have the improv and the talent to keep it moving and make it work. But with something like this, I would imagine that mistakes can't happen. There is no haha, laugh it off and keep it moving. It's like you gotta just do it and make it work, and I'm so curious to see how this plays out. I don't know anything plot-wise other than, 13-year-old boy accused for murder. I know it's a British show. That's pretty much all I know, but I'm excited to get into it and be a part of the buzz that's happening online right now. If you would like to see my full-length reaction to all 4 episodes, that is available below on my Patreon. Thank you to everybody who supports me over there. You guys make a world of difference in my life. But if you would rather watch my edit here on YouTube, then let's get into the first episode. They don't have names, it's just like episode 1. I have my notebook. Okay? I feel like this is one of those serious projects where I need to like keep names straight and write down themes or whatever, especially because I think it's going to be pretty fast moving if we're doing one shot for each episode. So I imagine I'm going to be writing more than I'm talking because I'm going to be focusing, and we'll like debrief after each episode. But yeah, okay, me and my notebook, let's go. Day 1, interesting. Day 1 of what? Oh, I wonder if it's like day by day each episode, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Morning, Dad. I have that bad stomach thing again. Could I have the day of school, please?
He's not even, no empathy. He's like, I know you're not sick. It's the way he said, he said, I have a bad stomach ache, but then he coughed at the beginning to sell it. His acting needs work. Okay. And the camera continues. Oh, wow. I'm going to be like so hyper aware of how the camera is working throughout this entire episode, just because I know it's one shot all the way through, and already I'm like, how are they doing this? Oh, Jesus. Oh, they didn't even announce themselves. They didn't even knock. Oh my.
You're making a big mistake.
Oh no, I don't think they're making a mistake. This is... Oh my god, this is the kid.
Okay. Jamie Miller.
Jamie Miller.
Time is 6:15 a.m. I'm
Holy
arresting you on
shit.
suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention one
Dad, I
question.
haven't done
Something.
anything.
Do you understand?
Just tell him you understand, Jay.
All right, I understand.
Okay, good. Get up slowly, please.
I wonder if the show's gonna tell us if he's guilty or innocent, or if it's gonna be left up to us to decide. Obviously, in this scene where they're bombarding the house, he just looks like this little scared 13-year-old boy.
There's nothing in there, love. There's nothing in there, I'm telling you. Right.
That's right. Yeah.
And clearly, if he did it, his family's not just covering for him. They genuinely are distraught and have no idea what the fuck is happening. Oh my god.
Why'd you need guns for a 13-year-old? He's 13.
I could... The details of the murder must be very intense. Anybody who commits murder is a dangerous person, right? But the intensity of this makes it feel like it was like a really grotesque murder.
Come on.
Dad!
And it's so smart for them to put us right in this boy's bedroom right in the beginning, because it looked like such a like little boy bedroom. It establishes that this is just a kid. Something is telling me though that he really did do it. Maybe because it's a Netflix show, I don't know. Like just a kid crying for his dad. Things are gonna change though, I feel it. If he did it, the cracks are gonna happen. They're gonna show.
I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Hey.
I've not done.
This is not the place to be speaking about anything like that.
The camera is very fluid. Like, and the chaos that just happened in that scene where they like broke into that house. Oh my gosh, he needs to stop talking. But he's a kid, so like he just doesn't get it. You can't like regulate. Oh my god, it's just so chaotic that like the whole one shot of it all with the camera, I don't even really notice it or feel it. Like I appreciate it when I remember, but this is just so smooth so far that it's not even something I'm really thinking about. Gosh, a lot of hustle and bustle in here too. The sound design, it makes it like overwhelming.
I didn't do it.
That's not to do with me, Jamie. Just try and answer my questions, please, son.
You know, it's interesting that he's just saying, I didn't do it. He's not asking, like, what murder, like, who was murdered? What murder?
You need to be supported by an appropriate adult.
Okay,
now, would you like
yeah.
that to be one of your parents?
I'd like my dad, please.
Are you sure? You can have a think about that if you want.
I want my dad, please.
Ugh, that makes sense. Like, as a kid, you'd want that, but your dad might not be as knowledgeable about how to go about all this as over Derek.
Can I go to them?
Jamie,
Probably
we
not.
just need to process you here, okay, son? They can swap some photos and samples taken, okay? Then you'll
Samples. Oh, like just DNA evidence. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so scary. Like, I'm still in the mindset of this being just a scared 13-year-old boy and being surrounded by just all of this. And obviously that's a man's voice, you know what I mean? I'm sure most of the inmates in these holding cells near him are adults. It just really heightens the kid factor. I don't know. I don't want to be fooled by him though. But am I?
Jamie has asked whether you'll be his appropriate adult, or you'll be in his interviews with him, any bloods taken by the nurse, that sort of stuff.
That's gonna be harder though to get him to open up, like, and be honest, is them questioning him in front of his dad.
It's all right, love. It's just a mistake. You see it on the telly all the time. It's just a mistake.
Well, he hasn't done anything, has he?
No, of course he hasn't.
Of course he
Yeah,
has.
they've made a mistake.
Yeah.
Of course they have.
Oh man, if he did this is gonna be a rude awakening for this family. I thought maybe the sister would know something, but she seems clueless as well. Oh God, I love everything going on in the background to just make this place feel lived in.
You worried about the dad?
No, I'm not worried about the dad. Why? What are you saying?
I had this old case once, right? It took us months before we realised what the dad was doing to him, so...
To him? I mean, people put on masks. They can do it. I feel like the family has no idea what's going on and they all seem great, but I could be wrong.
I'm asking for a risk assessment.
Oh.
Or he's been accused of murdering someone with a kitchen knife.
Oh, a kitchen knife. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Oh my God, allergic to penicillin, me too.
I don't see a vulnerability here that the police need to be aware of. You got any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
I'll give you a minute.
Sir,
Okay.
are you corny, son?
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
I just want to go home.
Sticking to it when it's just him and his dad.
Do you believe me that I've not done anything?
The delivery of that, the way he looked at him, was a little suspicious. Like, he's like, are you buying this? I need to gauge on if you're buying this right now. It's like the way he stopped crying for a second. I don't know.
My name's Paul Barlow. I'm from Story in French. I've been allocated Jamie's case.
All right.
Oh.
Can you tell us what's going on? I'm gonna go get myself briefed. If you can hang tight for me, and someone will be along with you shortly.
Can I know anything about the victim?
Oh, you will do. Scratches on his arm, blood at the scene. It's not without justification.
I wasn't questioning that.
Okay.
We've got a teacher here from Bruntwood Academy.
All right, I'll be...
Oh.
I'll be so quick.
Whoa, follow me.
Very little info on the victim so far. I'm like interested to get more details about that.
Let's get you over on this chair here, shall we, facing that camera on the wall just to take some photos. So there'll be a bit of a flash, all right?
I love this kid genuinely looks 13. You know how sometimes they're supposed to be 13 and then they look like they're like 18 or this looks like genuinely a 13-year-old boy.
Thank you. And your little finger. Thank you. Okay, and let's do your other hand. So, left thumb.
It's like an interesting experience sitting through these more mundane things that I've not really seen before. Showing arrests in this way. Really making us sit in it, just like they are.
Just gonna take some bloods if that's okay.
I don't really like needles.
No, he's no good with needles.
I've got to warn you, it may harm your defence if you refuse.
True.
Yeah, he's right.
This is an easy way to be like, hey, that's not my blood at the scene.
Is it gonna...
But you're looking at your dad nice and still for me.
So you're gonna say, is it gonna hurt?
I need to conduct a strip search.
Oh,
Was that necessary?
Afraid so.
How would you have felt if you were 18 and you had two grown men looking at your bits?
yeah,
I was
it's
accused of a crime.
That's it. Don't
Wow.
get accused. He hasn't been found guilty.
right. Like, if he's innocent, this is a really traumatic, like, the whole thing is traumatic, but this is a piece of it that's extremely traumatic, I would think.
You okay?
I don't mind.
Wow, okay, yeah. I know, it's like, I don't know, it's like dehumanizing being treated this way. Again, if he's a murderer, he doesn't deserve a lot of empathy in this moment, but we don't know that yet.
Just lift your arms up for me.
Holding this emotion for this length of time
Turn to the
is
side.
great.
Okay, and if I can just ask you to lift up your penis, I need to make sure that there's no defensive wounds on your scrotum. Okay.
I cannot imagine just dealing with this in general as a parent and then seeing something like this. It's just so intimate and scary, and it's like embarrassing for a 13-year-old. For anyone, I should say, but you're just especially self-conscious at that age.
That's the worst part of that over and done with, I'm glad to say, and I thought you handled it extremely well, Jamie.
Jamie has been very compliant and respectful, I will say.
So all I want you to do is say no comment.
Oh, I hate that though.
No.
Like, literally
and
to everything?
That won't go down well.
Okay,
just
good.
Where were you last night, Jamie?
No comment.
No, come on.
That's it.
That seems like guilty though, doesn't it?
He's a good kid, yeah? And I'm a good dad. Do you know what I mean? He really is. Look.
It seems like it for now.
I think the police have some pretty compelling evidence.
Oh, shit.
They wouldn't have been able to ask for blood. They wouldn't have been able to make the entrance that they did.
Well, yeah, true. Oh, it's frustrating that he's been advised to say no comment to most of the things because I almost I want him to talk. I want to get a gauge of like what his story is for last night, but it doesn't sound like we're going to get to hear it, at least not yet.
Look at me.
Is he going to ask? No, he's just...
Ask you once.
Oh my God, he is going to ask. Wow, heavy.
I want you to tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's going to stick to it. He's going to say, I haven't done anything.
Did you do it?
No. Promise.
I feel like I would be more hurt as the child if I really didn't do it and my dad was considering the possibility of me doing it. I feel like he wasn't as hurt by that question from his father as maybe he should have been if he really didn't.
I'm gonna start the recording now.
God, this is about to be intense. No, I just know this is about it. They're gonna drop some crazy stuff on us right now.
I'm gonna start off with asking you what you did last night, Jamie.
No, come on.
Okay. What did you do?
No comment.
That's not really helpful, is it, Jamie?
Oh God, this is about to be a psychological game.
I've been reading your school reports.
Oh God.
I got your teachers to send them over. They also talk about some problems with your behavior more recently.
Oh, uh-oh.
Do you have good friends, Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay, who are your good friends?
No, come on.
We
Oh,
won't get them into trouble. I'm going to ask you about romantic relationships, sexual relationships.
to a 13-year... I mean, okay. Everyone starts at a different age, but...
You reposted a picture of this model.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing to have to face with your dad right next to you.
There's a series of comments
Oh, okay.
and innuendos,
Dear.
which seem pretty aggressive.
Oh.
Now, how do you feel about women, Jamie?
Was the victim a girl?
The last scene of crime officers didn't manage to find any of your clothes from last night, but they've managed to find your trainers. Can you identify these as your trainers?
Oh, shit. Okay, here we go.
Were you wearing them last night?
No comments.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, shit.
Do you know a girl called Katie Leonard? There she is.
Katie. I'm like waiting just to find out who the victim is. I'm guessing it's someone they're bringing up here.
What, is she who's dead then?
Why would you ask that?
Interesting. No, well, I was wondering that too.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's her. It is her.
You seem prepared to talk about your other friendships, but not this one.
Can you tell me why?
Well, I think that's pretty clear why.
Because he's not that close.
See, her parents have told us that she left the house at 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
Her body was found at Crowther's car park just past 10:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
Paramedics arrived at the scene, were unable to stop the bleeding. Where were you at that time?
No comments.
You do know what CCTV is, don't you, Jamie?
Oh my God, they have him on CCTV.
So I think that would be a good opportunity for us to take a break, have a private consultation.
I don't think it's a good idea.
What?
Because he's told them he's not even a friend. He doesn't really know
Oh my
anything,
God.
what I mean.
Okay.
And he's got nothing to hide.
No, let the lawyer help you. Shit.
Corner of Shetley, 9:43 p.m. These are you, right? All of them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. But we do see you following her. Why were you following her, Jamie?
Shit. Like, he had to have done it.
Answer the question, son.
CCTV footage, it's over.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But did you do something? If you don't think murder is wrong, I guess your statement is your truth. Footage.
This is of you and Katie from the car park last night.
At the car park that she was found? Oh. Wow. Oh my God, as the dad, I'd be like shitting myself like, oh my God, my son did this.
Do you want to give us a reason why?
It's probably a classic tale of rejection.
I'm terminating this interview at 7:12 a.m. Let's go.
What do you want from your dad? You want him to come? Oh my gosh, his dad, like, not wanting to be touched by him right now.
What have you done?
Oh.
Nothing wasn't.
Oh, he's sticking to it, that it wasn't him.
Not done anything.
Well, you've done something. Okay. All right. Time to debrief. He keeps saying, I've not done anything, I've not done anything. We literally see you beating this girl up. We see that, okay? Everybody is seeing that. You can't just stick to I've not done anything. This was a really hard-hitting first episode. I like the pacing, like the way that we ended with such intense evidence. It has me excited for how the next 3 episodes are going to pan out, but I was like, they could drag this out and then have like the big reveal at the end of the 4th episode be some big evidence that shows he did do it. But right now here, just at the end of the 1st episode, I'm like, damn, he did it. Like, that's enough for me. The questions throughout the interview here at the end, the interview was definitely like the most, I don't know, engaged that I felt throughout the whole episode because we were finally really talking about it. We finally found out who the victim is. It's this girl, Katie Leonard. I found it interesting that he was saying like, oh, we're not even really friends. And they were like, you're comfortable saying that Tommy and Ryan are your friends. Why aren't you comfortable saying that Katie was your friend? And it's like, okay, I could see how that could come off as a bit guilty. Like, oh, he's shying away from even really talking about her or admitting any sort of relationship, even friendship with her because he's trying to cover his ass. But like, also, you have those types of people when you're in school where, yeah, we talk sometimes, we like each other's stuff sometimes on social media, but we don't really hang out, we don't really talk enough to call ourselves friends. So there were a lot of moments like that throughout that first interview that we saw at the end here where things could be taken one way or the other. I just don't know how he's like able to sit there and say to his dad after all of that, I still didn't do it. You have to give us something. It's not even that he's saying I didn't do it. He's still saying I didn't do anything. He's just so, I don't know, detached and like insistent. It's like he's trying to convince himself that he didn't do it. Or he's just narcissistic sociopath type, like very, very highly intelligent, where he's just trying to play the role of scared 13-year-old boy so bad to try to convince, you know, everybody around him, keep his family on his side. You gotta have better excuses. He doesn't have any excuses. He's just like, didn't do it, didn't do anything. You gotta give us more than that, buddy. Not buddy. He is 13, but he's not buddy. I think he is a murderer. But yeah, like the camera work in this first episode, so cool, so incredible. It just didn't even feel like, honestly, if I wasn't told that everything is all one shot each episode, I might not even pick up on that. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell, but I'm just saying that it feels so seamless that it's just not even something I'm thinking about. It just feels like a normal episode of good TV. There was also that one line, I think it was Frank, who said to Bascom, like, oh, did you get a vibe? I kind of got a vibe with the dad. And she was mentioning it in a way where she thought maybe the dad might be abusive, I think, because she saw a case once where that was the case and, you know, maybe she sees some similar energy there, which I didn't see any of that. I didn't feel any of that. The family feels really normal to me, which is very interesting. But I did wonder, like, oh, I wonder if like the dad knows something and he's covering for him, or if maybe the sister knew something and she doesn't want to come out and say anything. But specifically with the dad's reaction at the end there, oh my God, the dad like going against the lawyer and saying, no, we're going to stay here because he's that confident that, you know, Jamie can't say anything wrong because he didn't do anything wrong. So it's fine. Let's get this over with. But then obviously with the CCTV, he came to the realization that, oh my God, he did this, and he's horrified. And I think that's very real. You know, I think the dad is just a normal dad and is in shock right now and having a hard time wrapping his brain around what he's been confronted with here. I don't know. This was a very, very engaging first episode, and I'm so happy I chose this series to binge all in one. I don't gotta wait. I don't gotta wait a couple days. Right now, I get to press play on episode 2, so let's get into it. But I am gonna eat a quick snack, and then we will be back. Oh, day 3. Oh my God. What happened to day 2?
Probably gonna have to come into your class, all right? Promise I'll leave you alone.
We've only just let them all back in, so everyone might be a bit raw.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a weird thing for these kids to have to face, like everybody who knew her. It's heavy.
Tommy.
Oh my God, this is Tommy and Ryan.
Do you think it's true?
Yeah.
You think Jamie did it?
Yeah.
Damn, his friend.
They asked about the knife.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Dad said not to talk to you about him.
His own friend is like, yeah, he definitely did it. That's wild. And they asked Tommy about the knife. I mean, I'm guessing they just asked both of them because they had to make sure that they weren't accomplices, and if they were, if they knew anything, or if, you know, their friend, if Jamie told them anything after. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Do you want to pop inside the office for us? Okay.
God, was she a good friend of Katie's?
We have arrested one suspect, all right?
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah.
We need some more information on the murder weapon, which we don't yet have, and why the suspect did it.
We have to find that knife eventually over the course of this show.
She was the best person I knew. That's it.
This poor girl.
Are you saying that she didn't like him because we've got Instagram posts from her that suggest that they were friends?
So you're trying to blame this all on her? Is that it?
Oh, girl, no, no, no.
Fucking useless. And you guys are meant to be best of the police, are you? Jade.
You can't be upset with that kind of behavior right now. It's just too high emotions. It's her best friend. She just wants justice, and some of the questions she took a certain way because she's just defensive over her friend.
Jamie, do it, sir.
Come on, listen to the man.
Oh, shit, he did.
Stop swearing, please.
Oh my God, them laughing about it. God, kids are awful.
Do you really think we're going to find a knife here?
In the school. I mean, the kids
We may
might...
have enough. We may. And we saw him walk past the school on CCTV. It was dark. I get
Oh,
I get it.
they do think he might have dumped it at the school, but there's lots of kids here who might have random information or have found something, you know?
She made it seem like Katie hated Jamie.
Yeah, that one comment where she was like, oh, she wouldn't go near him.
Hi.
Oh,
Yes,
see.
Frank.
Right. Everything okay?
Yeah, I just want to have a quick word with the kids, yeah?
This class seems chill.
Now, they're here because they care about this school. Diab Baskin is also Adam's dad.
Adam.
All right, that's enough.
All right. I take back what I said about this seeming like a good class. Oh my God, that's actually so sad. Everyone like scared over a fire alarm. Someone definitely pulled it. This is just a prank.
Someone did throw a set of fireworks into the computer lab last year.
Jesus Christ.
Oi! Ryan!
Oh shit.
What have you done?
Oh, girl. I don't think the friends were part of it, but you gotta understand where she's coming from. Her best friend is dead. They were best friends with the guy who probably killed her, and they were there with him that night. Like,
Just got banged by a girl, you sausage.
oh my God. And she would get your ass too. I do wonder, I don't know, I don't think Ryan knows more than what he lets off, but Tommy seemed so sure that Jamie did it that I'm like, is Tommy holding back information? Did I say lets off? Definitely meant lets on.
Thank you.
Ugh, hard days for everyone.
Put that phone away and get back to class.
All these kids just want to fucking watch whatever the hell, videos, TikTok. Like, can we please? Oh my God, this age is the worst.
Do you mind if I have a word with Ryan?
Is that right with you, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir? It's crazy, you know, what your brain tells you to do when you're a kid, right?
Yeah, you were popular in school, though.
Well, I was, once I got rid of the big afro that I had.
Is he implying that he's not
Popularity
popular?
important to you, Ryan?
Of course.
Yeah? Would you like to have your guardian here or a solicitor, Ryan?
No. Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, Ryan. Yikes.
Like, really popular.
Why is he so obsessed with popularity?
But there's still 3 things that we feel you can help us with.
Sorry if I go now because
I think you need to stay a little bit longer, mate.
Okay, I thought only Tommy knew, but maybe he knows things too.
On the night, was he happy or sad?
I don't know, normal.
Okay.
What does that mean? Neither?
Did Jamie ever talk to you about his feelings, like how he was feeling?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, boys don't really do that with each other at that age.
We still haven't found the knife that Jamie
Oh, yeah,
used.
cool. But
Look,
I need to go now.
Ryan.
Because they said they keep me back. I don't...
No, I'm suspicious of Ryan too. Like maybe he was acting when he was talking to Tommy this morning. It was like he didn't really think that Jamie did it, but Tommy was like, "Oh yeah, I think he did it." So I'm like, "Okay, Tommy, what do you know?" But now he's acting all suspicious, like he might know where the knife is.
Your mum needs to be told about this.
She'll be mad at me because she'll have to get out of work.
How are you two? Are you getting on better now?
It's okay, yeah.
This girl, she doesn't even have a supportive family. Now her best friend is dead.
She was my best friend, miss. She was the only one who actually thought I was okay.
Oh,
I don't know what to do anymore.
We'll arrange for somebody for you to have a chat.
Not another shrink.
No, it's not a shrink. It's just
No,
somebody for you
fuck
to talk
that.
to. Please,
Another.
Jess,
Every
no,
fucking
come
time.
on, Jade, darling, stay with me.
Oh, every time she opens up about something, it's clearly she's got like a rough home life. And every time she opens up about it, she just wants to talk to someone she thinks she can trust. And then they're like, well, here, talk to this person. And she's like, thought I was talking to you for a second. Right, Adam. Wonder if Adam's gonna play a bigger role here.
Okay?
Yeah.
What's up?
Why are you not in class?
Can I talk to you private, please?
Is this about that guy in your class, that Fredo guy? Huh?
Oh, the bully.
Sit down.
Oh, Jesus,
Adam, you're
okay.
freaking me out. What's
Yeah,
going on?
I'm getting freaked out too.
Insta. You've been looking at Insta, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's like she's being nice, right? The dynamite. What do you think that means? Red Bull's like, I see the truth, which is where the 100 comes in. The 80 to 20 rule.
Adam, listen. My brain can't take all this.
Wait, no, let him cook. I'm trying to understand.
80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. You must trick them because you'll never get them in a normal way. Oh, she's saying he's an incel, Dad.
I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, Ad, but...
Don't believe me then, Dad.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe
yeah.
you. It's hard to believe, like, all that from 2 symbols.
It's how we communicate these days.
You text hearts, right? To Mum. What colour?
Red.
Means love. Purple, horny.
Purple is horny? Fuck, I didn't know that. Do I need to chill on the purple heart?
Yeah, like she was bullying Jamie. Yeah?
I don't know. This is just what I'm seeing on his Insta, you know?
Okay.
It was just embarrassing watching you blunder about.
You know, it makes sense he wants to see his dad succeed.
Does any of this Instagram stuff affect you? Does it, son?
You don't call me son. You call other people son. You never call me son.
And you're okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine. I should, get back to the last bit of class.
Okay.
Wow. It seems like it's just the type of relationship where the dad is just too focused on his work, his family, his son falls to the side, and now he's getting attention from his dad, but it like called him out on him talking to him like he would talk to anyone in a work setting. It's like, listen, I'm your son, like listen to what I'm saying. Don't be work mode. I'm just trying to help you out though.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate everything you've done. Thank you. So,
No worries, thank you.
do they... This is a bit of a messy day, I can't lie. What's crazy is I'm more stressed in this episode at the school rather than the literal precinct.
Look, I just, sometimes I don't think I'm the right fit for him as a dad. You know what I mean?
It's on you to make it the right fit. It's not just, oh, we don't really work together. Make it work. You're the dad, you're the adult, you can do it.
Right, the perpetrator always gets the front line. A man raped a woman. We followed Jamie's brain around this entire case. Right?
Yeah.
Katie isn't important. Everyone will remember Jamie. No one will remember her. That's what annoys me. That's what gets to me.
It's our job to understand why.
You're not gonna know why, mate. Look, all the things we've seen, you are not going to know why. You just won't.
I'm going to go and talk to Ryan one last time.
Yeah, but you've spoken to
Ryan
I know,
again.
But he's not saying something. I know there's more. Ryan, go on.
Bro, what the he absolutely has to know something about the knife. Maybe I was reading it wrong in the beginning. We know with Tommy admitting that he does think Jamie did it. I think maybe he's shameless about admitting what he thinks because he doesn't know for sure, so it's just an opinion, it's not an admission.
It was my knife. I just wanted things the way they were.
Oh, what?
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know!
All right, okay, you're coming with me.
Everything you just said, though, I believe. That's crazy. He gave him the knife, but I don't think he knows where it is now. I think he's an idiot for giving it to him just to scare her. What the fuck?
Charge Jamie.
Without you?
Yeah, something I want to sort out.
With your son?
Yeah, I'm good.
Maybe? Because that conversation was a little...
I'm gonna go and get some chips and a can of Coke. I wanted to know if you wanted to come.
Oh.
I've got some free time. I want to spend it with you. Because I love you.
Good, good. Family first sometimes. To me, it's all the time, but this is an intense job, so I can understand how it'll take over your life sometimes, or more than sometimes, but it's good that he recognized that his kid needs him.
The Chinese place on Chapel Hill.
Why would we go to a Chinese for chips, Adam?
Don't question it. Chinese sounds great. The car park. Right by a little kid's playground. Oh, wow, that's Jamie's dad, right? Yeah, damn. I actually can't begin to unravel what is going on in his head. That one felt quick. It was still a long episode, like 50 minutes, but that one felt quick. It's so interesting to get an episode like this where especially for the show called Adolescence. Like, this is the adolescent episode. And first off, just seeing the reaction to everything that's going on from all the kids at the school, it's like, they're so far removed. It wasn't too like cartoonish either though, over the top about everyone just being like haha hee hee about the whole thing, and it wasn't all commentary on that. They didn't over exaggerate it, but there were kids that were like that, and like that is the reality of the situation, and it's disgusting. Like that one kid, the kid I'm talking about, like in that front row in Mr. Malik's classroom, I just was like, oh my god, there are kids like you, and it just is really sad to see. It feels like a bit of a free-for-all at school because there's bigger things happening and they can't focus on what's in front of them. They can't care about school right now because, like, holy shit, this just happened. A classmate of ours was just murdered by another classmate. It's just so overwhelming, and seeing like the energy of the school reflect the inability of these adolescents to not be able to process that such a thing happened. And it was one of them that did it. It's just such a horrific thing when you hear of these like young murderers. You think to yourself, like, first of all, murder just shouldn't happen in general, and second of all, it feels like such a grown-up topic, like that idea, the thought of murder, and then a 13-year-old does it and traumatizes this whole school, whether they realize it right now or not. It's shaping them. This moment in their lives is a defining moment for them because it brings you to this really, really scary type of reality, I think, earlier than you should have to face it. Especially Jade. Like, it seems like she already has a really rough home life. She's already talked to like that woman, that teacher that she was talking to and opening up to. She's already been referred to a shrink, as she put it, for other things that she's opened up about that go on at home. And now her best friend has been murdered. And they're just trying to ask her if there's any possibility that Katie and Jamie didn't get along, and she's like, why? Are you trying to frame it so that Katie looks like she's the one who provoked him type of thing? And I totally understand her getting defensive there because it's her best friend. And it's also something that got brought up again when it comes to what investigator Frank said about it's always like the killer that's at the forefront of everything and everyone forgets the victim. And then the incel talk, and I found Bascom and Adam's relationship very interesting. Bascom just seemed a little clueless about his relationship with his son at the beginning of the episode, and even after having a conversation with him, it didn't feel like it quite clicked with him that his son feels very disconnected with him but doesn't want to be. But him inviting him out to lunch at the end of the episode kind of showed me through action that he does recognize that, and he does want to focus more on him and just make sure he's okay. I think maybe with everything that's going on, it's just a tough time again for everybody, for everyone to wrap their heads around, and it's making him kind of realize he needs to keep you know, keep up with his family and keep supporting them. He's trying to solve this case, but family is important too. I have to say, it was interesting seeing Ryan's arc throughout the whole episode, how he was able to just flaunt into school just willy-nilly, not caring, whatever attitude, and then by the end completely breaking and confessing to his involvement in what led to Katie's murder. It was just, I think, that was done really well. That actor was incredible. And now, like, in hindsight, thinking about his conversation with Tommy at the beginning of the episode, it's like, whoa. I read it completely different now with this information I have. So, into episode 3. I don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't know if we're going to have, like, a flashback episode to, like, show us the truth of what happened that night. That might be... God, if they went there, that would be really dark, but I don't know if they're gonna like leave us with answers like that or if they're just gonna continue telling the story of all this aftermath. Either way, we're halfway there, and I'm interested to kind of bring it back to Jamie again because I do want to know the psychology of his character. I do want to know the motive. Like, is that wrong of me? I don't know, because it's like what Detective Frank said. Like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. What matters is that this girl is dead and we need justice, and we're getting that. So we don't need to know a motive. It's like morbid curiosity almost that leads to wanting to know the psychology of a killer. But at the same time, knowing the psychology of a killer can help us look for signs going forward to prevent, you know, murder happening in the future. So there is good that comes out of figuring out a motive, but it at the same time, I guess it isn't necessary. Like right now what's necessary is just making sure we get justice for Katie. And also I would love to see Katie's family, actually. I wonder if Jamie's ever going to come face to face with them. I would imagine we might get a court episode where like they're in court together. I don't know. Let's get into episode 3. 7 months forward or backward? Forward. Psychologist.
It's just bruising and scratching.
I read the report.
Both blamed the other?
No, I know, I read the report.
Why is he smiling like that?
Hot chocolate. Sprinkles.
Oh, it's for him.
There's no tomatoes, there's no salad, there's just cheese and pickle. Do you want it? I'll save it for later.
No. I'll have it.
Oh, Jamie seems like smitten with her. It's a weird energy.
You sound like a granny.
Do I?
Oh, you got your colour back. You can't have been that ill.
Oh my god. It's so weird seeing him like this because obviously he was under so much stress before and now we're really seeing him.
What do you call bread? If you don't call it slice.
Bread?
You're posh. You call him Grandpa.
I do not.
I bet you do.
I call him Pop Pop.
What? I'll have it later. It's just the pickle.
You hate it? God, I really messed up then.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Ew, why does it feel like he's flirting with her? It's weird. It's like he's trying to charm her. It's not really flirting. It's he's like, he's trying to charm her.
What's your dad and his dad like?
Men.
So your granddad's more of a pub man, is he?
I don't know. He's not around that much anymore. A bit more in the holidays. We went to Tenerife with him once.
On holiday?
No, banana picking.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone use banana picking in him.
He is way too happy. Like, does he realize what his life is right now?
Is this right, Jamie? Do you know whether this is wrong, Jamie? Now he's just trying shit. It just feels like a trick.
Trick?
Oh.
Trick into what?
Okay, so he doesn't trust her.
Just talking about him. There isn't a need.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing his dad doesn't visit very much, does he?
Yes, I've asked some straightforward questions, but I think... Am I boring you?
No.
Okay.
Look at his little smirk. He did that yawn on purpose. This kid's a little shit.
Your sister, your mum, we went all over the place.
Can't remember saying anything about them.
Ah, well, you did.
But he won't talk about his dad.
This is doing what you think your mum thinks
What,
of
now
you.
you want to talk about my dad?
I'm guessing he still hasn't admitted what he did.
I was interested why you got in a fight.
He hit me first.
Why?
Because we've had beef over stuff.
Beef.
I also wrote down that I wanted to talk to you about what being a man feels like. It's not a trick. It's just a conversation.
She seems good at what she does, like explaining to him what she's trying to get out of him, rather than making him feel like he needs to be mistrusting of what she's trying to get out of him.
Does your dad like his job?
He fixes toilets. What do you think?
Is he funny?
Sometimes.
Loving?
No, that's weird.
Angry? How angry does he get?
Ooh.
He's never hit me.
I mean, that's a really, like, low bar to hold anger to.
He's pulled a shed down once when he was in a proper rage, but...
What is pulled a shed down? What does that even mean?
Would you watch lawn bowls with him?
No, it's not for me.
You're not into sport?
No. I'm really good at getting out of PE.
How'd you do that then?
Headaches, hurt my leg,
Mm-hmm.
funny tummy.
Mm-hmm. So you're good at tricking people, manipulating people into letting you have what you want.
I used to he used to take me to football. He'd cheer me on and everything, but when I'd fuck up, he'd just he'd just look away.
Oh, like he's embarrassed by you?
Maybe he just didn't want me to see him looking sorry. I don't know.
Wish you could be better for him. Mm-hmm. My God, the color in the room just changed. Got darker.
I wasn't into school sports either.
You were good at other stuff though, weren't you?
I'm sure he's good at other stuff too. He's like got really low self-esteem actually, it feels like.
Well, did you not think you were very good at anything else?
No, I didn't care, I wasn't.
You had to not care as a defense mechanism because you felt like you weren't good at anything.
I think most people think like that.
Most people think they're bad at everything.
And most people are.
I've spoken to your dad on the phone.
Yeah?
Yes, as part of my assessment.
How was he?
Ooh, he's really perked up at that. I want to know how long it's been since he's talked to his dad.
It's wrong that I'm in here.
Really? You're still saying you didn't do it?
Well, what are they training us for? The other boys just scream all the time. And they rock backwards and forwards and they shout at Coronation Street. Ryan gets to stay at home until his trial.
Ryan isn't accused of such a serious crime.
Accused. If I hurt her, then I get it, but I didn't, so...
I understand it, Jamie, and this wasn't my decision.
You did.
Jamie, if you do not sit...
Look, I don't fucking want to sit down! You do not control what I do in my life! Get that in that fucking little head of yours!
Yeah, that was quite the outburst.
I'll get a cup of tea, though, if that's okay.
Can I have another hot chocolate, please?
Oh my God, this kid.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Oh, this kid is something else. I wish I knew what was going through his head in that first episode when he first got brought in. Like what he was scared of, what he was scared for. I wonder what's going on in his head right now. Like, is he trying to trick everyone else or has he convinced himself to cope better that he's not the killer? Because it's like he has moments where it looks like he thinks he's so charming and he knows how to get what he wants, but then he loses control like that and it's like, yeah, you're not so slick.
It's your holiday allowances.
No, I like my job most of the time.
I hate mine.
Oh.
So you're probably best off.
Okay. No tea, no hot chocolate?
Would you be more comfortable with me staying inside?
No. And I understand that you need to have an understanding of my understanding.
Okay.
Got your hot chocolate.
No, it's fine.
I'll get it.
No, just sit down, please. It's fine. I don't deserve it. I shouted.
You think there should be consequences for actions? Shouting equals no hot chocolate?
How does your dad treat your mum?
Are you trying to get at my dad again?
No, not get at him.
So defensive.
Dad's actually nice to Mum.
Is he friendly with other women?
Oh, no. He loves my mum.
So he's not allowed to be
Whether any of his
friends?
friends are women.
With women, yeah.
No.
Like your dad, your mates are male.
Okay, only male friends. That can be seen as a red flag, but it's very common, I think, especially in adolescence.
Would you like a girlfriend?
Yeah, who doesn't?
If you had a girlfriend, what would you do with her?
The cinema.
To see what kind of film?
Anything both of you agreed on? Oh, a horror. Oh,
Would you want to kiss her?
of course.
Are you allowed to ask these questions?
What do you think is the normal amount someone your age would do sexually with a girl or boy?
Oh, interesting question.
I told you I'm not gay.
I wasn't suggesting that you were.
I've actually done all that. Kissing and touching.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. It's like he has something to prove with telling her that.
Touched my knob. Through my trousers.
God, at 13. Oh, God, it's so young.
That didn't happen.
What?
You weren't touched on your trousers.
No.
Why did you just lie? Is he a pathological liar?
I've seen photos though.
You saw photos of 2 girls in your year topless.
Yeah.
Was Katie one of those 2 girls?
How do you know that?
How did it feel to see that
No,
picture?
how would you guess that?
How does it make you feel looking at naked pictures of people you know?
I don't know, gold.
Were you attracted to Katie?
She wasn't my type.
So you weren't?
Okay.
She was quite, no offense, quite flat, you know.
Because she's 13.
Well, everyone else said it. Who saw it? That's not just me.
So it's okay. Since everyone said it. Since everyone saw it, it's okay. Since everyone said it, it's okay.
Why did she send it to Fidget?
I don't know, she fancied it. She's not gonna get any more pictures though, is he?
No, she's dead.
No, I didn't mean from her.
So you think he should have collected more pictures from more girls before he shared them with other boys?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you're not seeing the issue here is what I'm seeing.
Jamie, I asked whether you were attracted to women. Do you think women are attracted to you?
I don't think he feels that way. I think that's what they're all gearing toward, is this moment where he has an issue with not feeling wanted.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Why, of course not?
And then it goes back to like him feeling like he's not good at anything.
I'm ugly.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, he's gonna be mad that she's...
Aren't you both saying that ugly?
Yeah, that she's not saying he's not.
So how do you feel about being ugly?
How would you feel?
Not great. Been there. Spent most of my life thinking that I am, and I still have my days.
I want to understand you.
To understand my understanding of my understanding of my understanding.
Yes.
Fucking putting words in my mouth. It's like a fucking trap in here.
Jamie!
Are you gonna be all apologetic again now? That's twice.
What the fuck was that? Signal away like a fucking queen, yeah?
My
I
God.
need you to sit
No, yeah.
down.
He loves this. Standing above her, trying to be all intimidating. Just like literally just trying to scare her. Well, I think it's because he's like, everyone's so scared of me now, so let me go ahead and be scary. But like, you are scary, you don't have to try. These outbursts don't feel performative, they feel like the real him. And that's disgusting, him enjoying seeing her jump.
Are you going now?
Oh, is that why? You're just trying to get her to leave and never come back?
If you want me to go, Jamie, I can go.
I think to him this is better than just sitting wherever he has to go sit by himself.
You follow lots of women on Instagram, models.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to put photos up, though. Why do you put photos up of yourself?
Oh, he does. Everyone posts to get some sort of validation.
Katie wrote this on your Facebook feed.
Facebook?
Instagram.
Oh.
You alright? You look a bit red. Did I scare you when I shouted?
Oh, you would love for her to admit that she's scared of you.
Could you tell me what these emojis
Oh,
are?
how embarrassing is that?
Oh my God.
Getting scared of a 13-year-old.
Her like smiling because she knows what he's doing.
Was you being an incel what she was saying with all of these?
Yeah.
Lots of people liked her comments quite a lot.
Yeah, they thought it was funny.
Did you ever call her on it?
Yeah.
What did you say?
She just smiled and said, okay, and walked away.
That just must have hurt.
I didn't kill her. You can't trust videos anymore.
What?
It's all fake news.
I'm not here to judge.
He thinks the video's AI?
All I did was...
Beat her up? You can't admit that even? You can't say it? Why are you smiling?
All hopeful, like I'm going to say something important.
Oh my God. No, yeah, he's a psychopath.
I did ask her out after the photo, and I wanted to know if she'd come to the fair with me. Everyone was calling her a slag or flat or whatever, so I thought when she was like that weak, she might like me. It's clever, don't you think?
To ask her out when everyone else didn't like her.
Yeah, when she's vulnerable.
She just
laughed?
She just laughed and said, oh, I'm not that desperate.
Ooh.
She was a bullying bitch, right? That night, I didn't touch her. I could have touched her, but I didn't.
I should have done this, but I didn't. I could have done that, but I didn't.
I could have touched any part of her body I wanted to. I really wanted to, but I didn't. Most boys would have touched her.
I'm better than most boys. Oh my God, this kid. And his...
That makes me better.
So that... Oh my God. Lying, and he's got a crazy ego, and he's possibly delusional. And you shouldn't... Even if this was true and you're like, well, I didn't touch her... Do you want a pat on the back for that? For not assaulting her? Most boys would. Okay, you're not getting an award for not assaulting somebody. You did, like, physically assault her and kill her.
Whoever did kill her, they extinguished the possibility of her future life.
I feel like on a certain level you don't understand death until someone close to you dies, which is why a lot of kids are very flippant about it.
Jamie, this is our last session.
Oh.
But what I would encourage you to
Why?
do...
We haven't finished.
We have, thank you.
No.
What is he
Can I
wanting
ask
to get
something?
out of this? Oh God.
Yes. Do you like me?
Oh man.
Don't you go fucking telling anyone I did it! Hey, don't you dare!
Whoa, come on.
Tell my dad I'm okay!
Oh my God, girl, keeping it together. Until it's over, that's hard. Oh my God, it was like pulling teeth. Like it felt so real, this interview. It felt so real. There's nothing quite concrete that you've gotten out of it, but there's just so many little things there that make you think this could be what he's thinking. This could be. I don't even know for sure what's a lie and what isn't, because there was also moments that he was very clearly performing for her. I would like to hear, though, her like conclusive thoughts about all the time that she spent with him. I'm curious about the interviews before this. This is maybe one of the more impressive episodes when it comes to like acting, because it really mostly comes down to just her and him, and that is just a lot. And he is toying with her so much, and she's just trying to keep it together the whole time and get where she needs to get. I don't know. Again, we continued like the masculine feminine incel talk, and he seems to honestly have a lot of thought processes that I think are unfortunately common for a 13-year-old boy to have. Like, you're not thinking deeply about what a nude picture of a girl getting passed around means to that girl. You're not thinking at all about her feelings, like him being like, I don't know, maybe he should have collected more pictures before sharing them, because now he's not going to get any more. It's just like, ugh, disgusting. Yeah, it just, everything about this interview was really interesting to see, but one of the more interesting parts about it was him insisting still, I should have killed her, but I didn't. That's a crazy thing to say. I think he's smart enough to know the weight of what he's saying there, where he knows that it's crazy to admit I should have killed her. But I think he thinks that by saying that, it's going to convince whoever he's saying that to that he didn't. Because if he's admitting that he would, that's so unhinged that he would just admit if he did, if he's saying he should. And I think he's very smart, and he's constantly trying to charm people. He was trying to charm her, and when it didn't work, he gets frustrated, and he wanted to get her on his side, right? So that he could have someone helping him in court, you know, someone to like put in a good word for him and everything. And when he realized he was losing that battle, it just is like, it falls apart. When he doesn't get what he wants, it falls apart. I wish we had like a prequel to this, because I'm so curious to see what he was like before committing this murder. Like, what signs were there? Because all they've really said is within the last year, he's been having some behavioral issues. And it's like, okay, what does that mean? What were they? How does the family interact with each other? Because I don't know, they seemed like a normal family. They were reacting to the events in the first episode like any normal family would, I think. And ending the episode on him being like, tell my dad that I'm okay. I think he once had his dad on his side. Like, he wanted his dad to be the, oh God, they said it, the phrase so many times. What was it? Like, appropriate adult, that adult that like sits in with him for everything. He wanted him to be that for him, because he thought that, you know, he had his dad hooked. He thought that his dad would be there by his side through everything and believe him. And when he clearly didn't, you know, based on what we saw at the end of the first episode and the grief that this dad has for Katie and feeling awful with what his son did, I think he's like, shoot, I've lost another soldier on my side. Like, now he's not going to stand up for me. And so him being like, just tell my dad that I'm okay, I think is him just wanting her to put in a good word about him to his dad, so that maybe he can have some leeway to charm his way back to his dad again and get him to be another one to give in a good word about him. And it's just like, you can't charm your way through everyone. It's not working. The cracks are definitely more than in place. You are crumbling. Whew, that was a heavy one. Jesus, I guess we're ready for episode 4. 13 months. Okay, yep, trial time. Oh my gosh, the shed.
Maybe later.
Oh, come on, love, only be 5 minutes.
You're never 5 minutes. She won't sleep till 12 on her dad's 50th.
Oh, it's his birthday. Something from Jamie's facility? Or it's from Jamie. Oh.
It's a lovely picture.
I don't know what to feel about that. Like, your murderous child loves you still. That's nice.
The van outside, have you seen the van?
No.
Oh, his van got
I'm sorry.
tagged. The hell? I don't even know what that word is that's written on the van. Am I stupid? Do I need to look it up? Unless the show's gonna explain to me. I don't know if it's a British thing or the show thing.
NSE.
Oh, whoa. Someone who's committed or is alleged to have committed a sex offense involving children? Whoa.
Calm down.
It's your Bertie.
Just calm down, eh? Think about Lisa.
And so let me know what I should be doing.
Love, I'm not telling you what you should be doing.
Betty, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, he's always on edge ever since.
My mum says she can get you work.
I don't need your mum to get me work.
She's just
What
trying to
do I want your mum to
help.
get me work for? We're not moving, man. End of story.
They shouldn't have to.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'll clean it up.
I don't know. He definitely has a short fuse too.
Shouldn't be listening. Don't worry, I'll clean this up.
I know what I guess Jamie means when he says that his dad gets mad sometimes, because he's just, yeah. He's got a bit of a temper, and I don't appreciate the way he talks to his wife. And I don't know how much of that is like the stress of what's going on with them. Like, this is a high stress situation. Like, I can't imagine, you know, families I bet do fall apart when something like this happens.
Just giving him space, because that's what I do.
Yeah, it seems like that's what you have to do a lot then.
Just don't understand who the nonce is meant to be.
Yeah.
He's 13 fucking idiots probably don't even know what it means. I was written nonce on my locker at school, so there's that.
That's good that she's not being like bullied at school.
Where's that big sponge?
It's under the sink.
I can't find it.
It is, just look.
I'm looking.
It's like, man, I wish that the dad could get some emotional regulation instead of needing his family to do it for him. I get that it's a hard time, but it's hard for everybody. It's not coming off. Oh, God.
It's all right, Eileen. Yeah, you want a chair, love? Might have a bit of birthday cake there if you want some. No?
No one really
Fuck off then, you
wants.
nosy alcohol.
Oh, yeah, no one really wants to. Everyone wants to watch them, but no one really wants to interact with them.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh my God. Again, I hate kids. I hate teenagers. Listen, not all kids are bad, not all teenagers are bad. But when they are brutal.
We'll have to go to Wainwright.
Now?
Yeah, now we'll have to go to Wainwright now.
I'd be the same way. Like, I needed that to be an immediate fix.
Girls, please, girls, do me a favour. Please, help me out, love, I'm trying.
Get the tea back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Yeah, we'll get the tea back, eh? Yeah, it's my birthday, isn't it?
Okay, I really thought that this was going to be like the court episode, but is it possible that we're just going to stick with the family the whole time for the dad's birthday and just see what they've been dealing with?
Let's get the tea back, shall we? Hey? Yeah.
That's a nice phrase. I do like that phrase. It's cute.
What will you do on your family outing?
Climb a hill or something?
A hill?
Climb a hill.
Yeah, no, we'll go to the zoo.
Oh.
I'm not going to a zoo, I'm almost 18.
So what? The zoo is cute. It's fun.
Man, do you fancy the pictures?
Yeah.
Right, have a look on the internet, see what's on.
What's got into you?
He's just trying to have a good day.
Sorted, we've got our day back, kids.
I hope. Now is when something really bad's gonna happen. They're too hopeful.
Go to pictures and have a massive tub of popcorn.
Just so nice.
Yes, we can.
Yes. Oh my God, this show wants me to crave Chinese food so bad.
It was at one of our first school discos, and you decided to test me. He wore this Daft Punk wig, and everyone was laughing at him, but your dad never cares when people laughed at him.
Hey, I love that wig. I bought these pair of red and white bowling shoes.
Bowling
From
shoes.
the charity shop to go with me wig. These shoes, they had no grip.
Because I'm bowling.
They're exactly. We really just sat with them through a whole car ride.
Be made up that you're a child born of love.
Dad.
Honestly, given everything they've been through, that car ride at least, they're holding it together better than a lot of people probably would. Even though the girl's like 17, Lisa's 17, she's just like, oh, my parents are embarrassing. Like, still, they have a sense of unity. That's good.
I'll meet you back here, yeah?
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Spend some money or something. You're good at that, aren't you? You must put some spray paint on my van. I was just wondering if you knew how I could get it off.
Dry water and soap.
Yeah, it didn't touch it, mate.
How powerful is your hose? Isopropanol better than a microfiber towel. Use that in a circular motion.
What's that?
I always tell him, yeah, follow me.
Why did he smirk to the side, like, at his colleague, like, oh, this guy. You're saying a lot of stuff right now. It's a lot of information.
Tag. God, kids. I blame the parents.
Can you just show me where the blue paint is?
Not something you want to say to him.
I just worked out who you are.
Oh my God, don't say
I've
anything.
seen photos of you on Facebook.
Bro, don't. That's so uncomfortable. If you figured out who he is, keep it to yourself. Don't ask questions.
Just,
No, you can stop talking.
Well, I'm on your side, you know. If you're making stuff up, at least make it anatomically possible. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God, please stop. It's so uncomfortable. He doesn't want to hear details of the murder that you're obsessing
I've seen
over.
the photos of her.
Stop.
You've got my support. You should get him a good lawyer, that's what I think. You know, if you crowdfund it, there's lots of us that get behind it.
We're not here for legal advice. Thank you. It's okay. We're gonna take back the day. We're gonna make it a good day, right? Oh God, what? Don't say anything. Don't snap. Don't snap. Yep. Walk away. The guy means well, you know? It's just like some people don't understand what is acceptable, like socially acceptable.
Dad, you alright?
Receipt?
No, sir. Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh my God, the bikers. Oh no, you cannot assault them. You cannot assault them. They're just random kids. He did do it.
Don't laugh at me. Go on, fuck off. Stay away from my family.
Okay, honestly, low-key, like, he deserved a talking to. I just got nervous about the physicality of it all. Because they want to, like, make a spectacle of you. They're, like, want a reaction. So it's just like, oh, when you give in and give them that reaction. Him laughing, I don't know. He could have been laughing because he was, like, in front of his friends. So he's, like, tough guy. But I think he's also kind of laughing because he, like, got that reaction. It's just... It sucks. Oh my God, he's just gonna throw it on. I get it. He needs it gone. He is manic trying to keep it together.
Come on, Eddie, get in the car. Just get...
Fucking shut up, you dickhead.
Oh God. Oh, we gotta keep it together. We gotta regulate our emotions. The internet, the news is gonna tear him apart. He doesn't need more of that. God, they just like can't even go in public. They can't live at their own house. Something happens everywhere. I don't think we're gonna get as happy of a car ride back home now. That's an interesting thing. Seeing the juxtaposition of the ride there versus the ride back. Because we're stuck, this is one shot. We're stuck in this car ride now. Being stuck in a space with someone who's like struggling and not okay, and there's nothing you can do to or say to make them feel better, and you just have to sit in it with them, and it's rough. It's almost like triggering when there's sounds and stuff that I watch that is real sounds from my own life. Like that's my ringtone. It's a lot of people's ringtone.
This is a call from Jamie Miller at Standling Secure Training Centre.
Dad?
Okay.
Hello, lads.
Just wanted to say happy birthday. Did you get my card?
Yeah, did you draw it?
Yeah, I did.
I said to your mum, I thought it was really good.
That's why I've started again.
That's good that he's starting drawing again. Something he's good at, you know. Why am I like rooting for him to start up drawing again? He literally killed a girl.
I know today's not the day for it. It's just happened, you know, and...
What's happened,
Oh
Dad?
God, what?
Dad, I'm gonna change my plea.
He's gonna plead guilty. What do you say to that?
Hiya, son. We're here as well.
Hiya, Jay. What?
Oh my God, he thought it was just him and Dad. Oh.
Has the food got any better, love?
Yeah, it's fine. I thought it was just me and Daddy.
I wrote to them about your intolerances.
And I'm just trying to talk to him like everything's normal and not like acknowledge what he just said, which is huge. Oh my God. And poor Lisa.
You gonna turn into a bodybuilder or something?
Just like heartbreaking seeing them try to like make jokes, keep up normal talk.
I'm sorry. And happy birthday.
Thank.
I think that's him admitting it. Like, unless it's just somebody being like, you'll get a better deal if you just plead guilty. The I'm sorry specifically is like, yeah, I did this. And then they're just not gonna talk about it to each other. Because even when he got the card, you know, from Jamie before, they didn't really acknowledge the situation with Jamie. They just talked like it was completely normal and like, oh, that's nice. Because it's just too hard. How are you supposed to talk about that? Oh, it's hard to see her break down because she's had to be like the positive energy because of how outwardly hard on himself the dad has been.
Yeah, and fix these windows properly.
Yeah, they're just gonna avoid talking about it.
See it, like, did you feel a draft last night?
Let's leave going the pictures.
No, you're all right. I've got changed now, haven't I?
It's okay, we'll just leave it.
No, it's fine. I will go.
I don't think you guys should. I think you guys should just take a breather, stay home together. You're not gonna even be able to enjoy it.
Why are you being like this?
Being like what, love?
Threatening kids, wrecking your van. But him going guilty is probably for the best. And if you were honest, you'd see that as well.
Yeah, she knows. Okay, she knows. Like, he's guilty. He did this.
We've got to survive this.
What if we can't?
Never left his room. He'd come home, slam the door straight up the stairs on the computer.
Oh, like his behavior leading up.
We couldn't do nothing about that.
Oh, as
All
parents.
kids are like that these days, aren't they?
No, but as parents, you're gonna be like, I could have done this, I could have done that. What did I go wrong? But
Look at that fella that popped up on my phone, going on about how to treat women and how men should be men and all that shit. I'm only looking for something for the gym, wasn't I?
yeah, things are really thrown at you on the internet these days, whether you're looking for it or not.
He has a terrible temper, but so have you.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I didn't give him that, did I?
Ooh.
What did I give him that?
No, but we made him, didn't we?
But when I was his age, my dad used to fucking batter me. And I promised myself, I said, when I had my own kids, I'd never do that. And I didn't, did I?
Okay, yeah.
I just wanted to be better.
That's good. That's good.
But am I?
He's like, but is the bar still too low? The standard I set for myself as a father.
I took him to footy, didn't I? Because I thought it'd soften him up. I just stood there on the side of the pitch while all the other dads were laughing at him.
Oh my God, grown men laughing at him?
And I couldn't look at him, man.
He had lies, too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And then he wanted the computer, so we got him the computer, we got him the desk and everything, the keyboard, the headset and all that stuff. And then the business took off, didn't it? So, you know, I'd have to leave at 6 and I wouldn't get back till 8. You were a good mum.
And you guys have Lisa. Like, Lisa seems great. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not all nurture that made him do this.
So if my dad made me, how did I make that?
If a good person or a bad person can make a good person, how can a good person make a bad? It's just...
Could I have protected him?
Maybe. The thing is, maybe.
Shouldn't we have done more, though?
The thing is, yeah, maybe you should have done more. Maybe you should... But, like, it's still not their fault because I don't think they were ever negligent parents, you know?
I think it'd be good if we accepted that maybe we should have done.
I still see that little boy swinging on the monkey bars, throwing pictures downstairs of monsters. He just kept saying it wasn't me. Dad, it wasn't me.
I do think he was just trying to keep a number on his side with his dad with that. You'll never wrap your head around that. I would never be able to if a family member of mine did that.
You guys all right?
Loaded question.
I just thought, when else do I get to look a bit nice? Dad's birthday, you know?
That's nice. That's very sweet.
Lisa, I'm sorry, love. Them lads and the stuff with the van and all
Dad,
that.
the van, it's fine.
Look, if they cause you any trouble.
Dad, everyone causes me trouble. If we move, he'll be better for a bit, but then someone's just gonna find out something.
Yeah. Yeah. They have to deal with this wherever they go.
Jamie. Jamie's ours.
Can't run away from that.
Isn't he?
Can I take away?
I thought they were going to end up...
Oh, please.
On crackers for everyone, eh?
Prawn crackers for everyone.
Thought they were going to end up going to the movies, but they are deciding... It's good, I think, that they're deciding to actually stay in, even though they brought up the idea before. It's like, are they just going to patch it up like they always do and go out and force it? But no, I think they can breathe at home for a bit. Oh, God. We're going in. Okay. Little teddy bear. Like, come on. It's just so chilling. Seeing how little kid this room is. He's a little kid. Like, I can't, like, wrap my head around a 13-year-old doing that. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, son.
Well, We binged it. Oh, a show like that is good to binge too because it's meant to be lived in. The way it was shot and the story that it's telling is just meant to be lived in all at once, I think. I think sometimes like shows, I don't know, they are the size, like they're the bite size of what you think should be binge worthy, but like the content of what you're actually watching isn't necessarily binge worthy, but this, oh, I'm so happy I watched it all at once. I was really quiet for this last episode for the most part because I don't want to say like it's exactly heavier than the rest of them, but something about it felt heavier. Like something about it made me kind of crawl into my own shell. I think specifically like the dad's role and everything and how he was reacting to everything. Like I just felt like we were walking on eggshells the whole time. And that's just like a really scary feeling, like not knowing like what's gonna happen, what's gonna set like your dad off again. And there were points throughout the episode where I was kind of upset with him, like come on, like you need to take control of your emotions, you need to try to be strong for your family like they're trying to be strong for you, you need to return that, you need to do this, you need to do that. But like there is no right way to feel about what they're going through. There's like I don't have any judgment in how he's reacting to the things going on around him because it's just something I could never imagine. And it's really hard. Sure, like he has outbursts, and they even pointed out, they call it out in the episode and say, Jamie has a temper like you. And it's like, yeah, he does have a temper. He never killed anybody. He never laid a hand on anyone, but he does have a temper. And that can be hard to live in sometimes. Be by someone's side while they're having an outburst like that. It's uncomfortable. But in this situation, it's just like, I really truly feel like he's doing the best that he can. Like he's trying. He's going to therapy. He probably doesn't have to do that, but he's choosing to. He's trying to put into practice what he's learning there, and he's not perfect and he slips up and he lashes out, but like, can you blame him? You can't. I think what broke me the most about this episode was, well, obviously it was those last couple moments when obviously I literally broke, but leading up to that conversation between the mom and dad and them asking each other like, could we have done better? Could we have done anything to stop this from happening? Should we have seen the signs? And it's just like, yeah, like the hard truth is like, yeah, maybe, like it's not all your fault and it's not something you should fault yourself for. It doesn't make you a bad person. Like I said, I don't think that they were bad parents or like neglectful parents. There's also the truth at the same time that maybe if they noticed the signs earlier and did something about it, they could have prevented this. And that's like a really hard pill to swallow. It's just like the way they were talking about Jamie in that conversation together when they were like reminiscing on the good times, because like they had decided that they should have done something about the bad times, but they're not going to let it take away from all those good times that they had. They're not going to forget those. And the way they were thinking about those good times, it felt like they were reminiscing on someone who's passed. It's like Jamie is dead to them now. And it's not that they're not going to talk to him anymore, but the Jamie that they thought they knew is dead now. And the way they talk about that Jamie before this murder was committed, that's like a whole different person in their minds, it feels like. And it feels like they're mourning their son. They're mourning him because he became something that they never could have imagined, someone that they can't understand and recognize as their own. It's hard to recognize a murderer as their own, as something they created. So I think it's like in their psychology to separate who Jamie was before versus now. And that's what it felt like in like that last scene where he went into Jamie's room. It felt like it might have been the first time he'd gone in there, and he sat on the bed and like that little bear became Jamie for a second because he doesn't have Jamie with him anymore. And him just saying, I'm sorry, and tucking him in and being like that paternal figure that he wished he could have been more of, knowing that he has all this guilt when it comes to what happened with Jamie. It's like, I feel bad. And it's a really complicated emotion because it's like, yeah, you guys could have done better, but also, no, you aren't bad people. I don't know. It's like, so complicated. That's all I can say. And it really hit me in this last one. I wish there was more. I wish I could have seen the buildup. I do have the morbid curiosity that makes me curious about why Jamie did this. I mean, especially because he's like deciding in this episode that he's going to plead guilty and that he's admitting to murdering Katie. Like, I want to hear him talk about what that day was like, what the year leading up to this was like, what his thoughts of Katie were, what he was thinking in that moment, how he felt about himself after. Like, how could you, I don't know. It's just like, I want more as far as his psyche goes, but I think that goes back to, I don't know, I'm really hung up on that conversation with the investigators where Frank called it out that like, that doesn't matter. What matters is the aftermath that everyone is living in right now and getting the justice for that. And I think that story was told really well. I love that we focused on the kids at school, his friends, his family. I love that we focused on that. I think we don't focus on it enough when it comes to cases like this, and it was just done really well. I'm really curious though to hear from you guys what your take is on, I guess, the parents, what your feelings are toward them, what you think the situation is with Jamie. Do you think he's just like a born psychopathic child? Do you think it's a matter of like untreated mental illness? Do you think that it's something in him that could be rehabilitated and worked on and that he could return to society and not be a danger to it? Or do you think like there's just something not wired right and that's the end of it? I don't know. I'm curious about your thoughts on Jamie, on your thoughts on the parents. Also, your thoughts on Ryan. Do you think that he was more involved than he says he was? I personally don't, but I'm definitely open to other opinions. I want to look and see if there's behind the scenes stuff about this show because it's just so cool. I feel like there's moments throughout where you see the actors trip up a bit, but they play it off very well and keep it moving, and almost them like tripping up on their words here and there makes it feel even more real in a way. And I just feel for this family, you know? It comes back as well to what that guy working at the store said. He was like, you know, when kids do bad shit, I blame the parents. And it's like, oh, facing this episode and seeing the struggle that the parents are going through, like, they're not bad people. And it's just like, people throw that around all the time. If someone does something bad, you blame the parents, but I don't think it's that cut and dry. I think it's all just super fucked up and complicated. So that's what I'm feeling going away from this series. Let me know if you enjoyed the style video with the whole binging concept. Let me know all your thoughts on the show, any behind the scenes knowledge you have, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.